Good morning. Well, actually, no, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon. At least here it is. It's Andrew from 510 Books. I'm here in my store, just closed it. About to leave. And let's share with you today. So today's Tuesday, the 11th, February 11th, 2025. And it was much slower today than it was yesterday, which I expected. I expected that, but I still had, I had a couple sales. That's right, only a couple, but that's okay. First time I've been open on a Tuesday, officially open, publicly open on Tuesday. And I had a couple of new people, which is great. And then I was able to focus on going through books. So as you can see, if you remember from my previous video, I got this 25 boxes of books from a storage unit, and he has even more if I want them, which I probably do, but we'll see as I continue to go through them. I went through those other 5 to 6 boxes of books that I got that same day last week. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. And mostly it was kids' books, but there were some others. I'll show you what I found. So this is where I am. Tomorrow I won't be here as long. I'll only be here. I'll try to get here by 9, a little earlier, so I can have 3.5 hours, but that's the goal. We'll see how much stuff I sell on eBay so that I have to dedicate to shipping tomorrow morning. But anyway, that's an aside note. Ideally, I'll have about 3.5 hours tomorrow to put towards this, and I should be able to make another big dent. I can get through a box in about 20 to 30 minutes. It depends. It depends on if there's a lot of barcodes versus there's only ISBNs, or there's no barcodes or ISBNs. Most of them have had the majority have had, like, I don't know, 60-70% have had barcodes, and then a bunch with ISBNs only, and then much less without ISBNs or like pre-ISBN books. So most of the books are like 90s, 80s, and then some 70s. I don't know if there's any 60s books from the 60s, but anyway, that's what it's been so far. And let me show you. It hasn't been much, but what I found. So those are the 2 boxes that I've gone through of the big donation. And so far for online, I've only found this one book I'm going to list on eBay, which was from the 5 or 6 box donation. It's going to be a super slow seller, but that's okay. This one's going on Amazon. The Dawn Horse Testament of Heartmaster D.A. Free John. I don't know. But it's more of a long tail book on Amazon, but it should sell. That's it so far for online stuff to put online. I have a few books kids books I'm gonna put out for Christmas at the end of the year. And then these 2 stacks. This is going here in my book and media store. That's going in my second location. And surprisingly, if you look at some of these books, you probably wouldn't think that people are actually buying them, but on Amazon they are, and it varies. So I use Scoutly, and it shows me, of course, all of the current prices for FBA, for merchant fulfilled, for new, for used. What do you call it? The sales rank, and then it shows me a number that I think it just says sales. It represents how many days in the last 6 months have had at least one sale. So if you see 182, 183, which is the max, that means that every single day in the last 6 months, that book has had at least one sale. Which means if you look at the sales rank, the current sales rank is probably going to be extremely low. More than likely less than 10,000. Sometimes even less than 5,000, sometimes less than 1,000, depending on the book and how often it's selling. But any book that's up there, over 100 sales, or days that had at least one sale in the last 6 months, means that it's selling very often. All of these books had at least 50 plus days of at least one sale in the last 6 months. So that means that they are doing about every 3 to 4 days. I would say like 3 to 5 days. Let's say about every 4 days these books are selling. Every single one of these. I think this one actually is not. That's the only one. But nonetheless, most of them are. So we got The Millionaire Maker. Some of these are so, like, they look so 90s, so 80s, but people are still buying them. act, think, and make money the way the wealthy do. Still buying this. People are still buying this on Amazon. Lies my teacher told me, everything your American history textbook got wrong. I've seen this before. I've seen that book before. This book I think I have in the store here. I'm going to put it in the other store. Godfather Returns, Mario Puzo. The Journey with the Master. This one is selling. Making Contact. So it's about better communication. You have, communication skills. Why am I afraid to tell you who I am? So self-help stuff. Gnosticism, this usually does well. New light on the ancient tradition of inner knowing. Gnostic books tend to do well. So these are all going into my second location. Here's the ones that I'm putting in my my location where I am right now, my book and media store. I don't sell as many books here. I sell more CDs, records, DVDs, Blu-rays, 4K, video games, etc., VHS tape, all the other stuff. But I do sell books. I mean, books do sell, don't get me wrong, but not as many. But I love to put good stuff. Play poker like the pros. Here's one that's selling pretty regularly on Amazon. This sells really regularly. Adult Children of Alcoholics. Check it out. Check out that photo. Let's see when this is from. When it was published. 1983. So this one's still being purchased. Punch fear in the face. Escape average. Do work that matters. Start. So self-help / career advice, business, that kind of stuff. Not self-motivation. What am I saying? Chop wood, carry water. A guide to finding spiritual fulfillment in everyday life. This one sells like hotcakes on Amazon. And then this one does not, but this one's pretty cool. It's called Auto Conditioning, the New Way to a Successful Life. I could put it on eBay. 1 or 2 have sold in the last 90 days. There's like, I don't know, 6 to 8 of them for sale. It comes with what's called a mood meter, which is in there. And this is the original cover. But it's only, there's an offer for, like, it's basically, $18 to $20 book, which I just don't feel is worth it. So I'll put it in my store. We'll see what happens. It's got a cool cover. So that's what I found so far. Over the years of selling books, I have come across other collections, donations, etc., like this, where most of the books are from the 70s through the 90s. They tend to be heavy on religion, self-help, self-empowerment, entrepreneurship, business stuff. What else? I don't know. That tends to be most of it. Relationship stuff. So it's very typical of what I've seen over the years. I've gotten many big donations like this, where they've either dropped them off here, or I've done lots of pickups. As many as 100 boxes is the biggest one I think that I ever got. That I had to pick up with I think I used a U-Haul truck. That was when I had a storage unit before I had this location. So, no, I'm sorry. I had to get a storage unit in order to, because I just got this location, in order to have space for it. But anyway, that was the biggest one. But I've gotten so many that have been like in the 20 to 30 box range, dozens and dozens of them, that I'm used to it. And this kind of stuff will come to you if you have a presence in your local community. You don't have to rent a warehouse retail space like I did. You can still have a presence by talking to people, by putting flyers out, by having business cards and passing them out, by having an online presence, have a website, your name or your business.com. You could even be out of your home, and you could have a location on Google Maps, so that when people look for books or whatever it may be, they can find you. Of course, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that kind of stuff is going to help you, find these books. A lot of people will post ads on whether it's Craigslist, whether it's OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, for a service to pick up books. So, and then word kind of spreads, right? I mean, it's helpful to have a location like this because it's a proper retail store and people know me and I can put signs out and all that kind of stuff. But you don't have to go this far to definitely do it. So we'll see. Tomorrow I'll be diving into more boxes and we'll see what I find and I'll share that with you. So far, nothing like big in terms of a big profit book to sell online or, you know, that kind of stuff. But I expect that I won't find that many of those, but there should be a few here and there, as I already found that one for Amazon. We'll see if I find any others. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.